This is another episode of Soccer Talk. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright. We got some good soccer news here, soccer action going on. Or that's happened. Let me just real quick remind me tomorrow. Okay. So, what did we learn this past weekend? 2 champions were crowned in the 5 major European leagues, right? The top 5 major European leagues, right? Something like that. I don't know what they call it. PSG from France once again defended their reign in the League One. So that's like 2 years in a row, I believe now. PSG are crowned champions in France, and in Italy, Juventus was crowned as well, which puts Ronaldo being the first player, I believe, to win 3 major European League titles. English Premier League with Manchester United. He won, obviously, La Liga with Real Madrid, and now he can add Banconetti. No, what's it called? The Italian league. Serie A. Serie A. He can add the Italian league in his name as well. So congratulations to those guys. I mean, we saw it coming. We did say those were obvious champions there before, with Ronaldo used to be here. We said, yeah, not much competition. They ran away with it. We did have a little bet though. If they would go, those two teams would. He said those 2 teams, PSG and Juventus, would go undefeated and become champions. I said no way, they're gonna lose before they become champions, and they did. I believe PSG lost 3 times already, 2 or 3 times, and Juventus lost 2 times so far. They still have, I think, 5 games to play left, maybe 4, could be wrong, possibly 3, because I know in La Liga and English Premier, there's 3 games left. So there's that. I won that bet, obviously. But anyways, Barcelona, they can become champions this weekend. 3 possible ways. I feel like it's impossible, but it all depends on the earlier game with Atletico Madrid. And who do they play? Valladolid, I think. Real Valladolid. Yep, I was right. Real Valladolid. And then Barcelona will play Levante in the afternoon, later in the afternoon. So it all depends on that first game of Atletico Madrid. If they beat Real Valladolid, then Barcelona have to win against Levante, and they become champions. If Atletico Madrid ties, then Barcelona only needs to either win or draw. They just need 1 point and they become champions. If Atletico Madrid loses, then Barcelona become champions. So in a way, the only way Barcelona cannot become champions this weekend is by losing to Levante, or if Atletico Madrid wins and they tie, then their crown is being pushed back pretty much, because I think they've won this already. I think they won it, but it's just gonna delay it if any of those situations wins. But if they win, if Barcelona wins pretty much against Levante, then they are crowned champions. I believe Zidane's goal for next season will be for Real Madrid to win La Liga. That's going to be his main focus. Anything else, Copa del Rey and Champions League, if they, I believe they're going to make it to Champions League, so they will qualify in top 4 in La Liga. So I think all that will just be extra for him. Like, yeah, if we win those, awesome. But our main focus will be La Liga. That's, I believe in his words. I'm not quoting anything, but I think so. And pretty much English Premier League talk. I don't know much about Germany, what's going on there. I think they're still pretty. I think Germany's is it's gonna have to wait. There's no guaranteed champions. Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund are pretty head-to-heads. Bayern Munich being in first with 70 points and Borussia Dortmund being in second with 69 points. So that's a little bit more competitive as well, just like in the English Premier League. So in the Premier League, it's a battle between Man City and Liverpool. But here's the thing that's really interesting about the Premier League, and I love this because they have more competitive teams for sure. And, well, the battle really here is not just for first and second, but it's also for third and fourth between Manchester United, Arsenal, Chelsea, and Tottenham, which looks really hard for Manchester United, especially being three games left. Yeah, 36%. Yeah, three more games, and it's pretty much if they're going to qualify for Champions League next season, then they're gonna need some help from Tottenham and Chelsea and Arsenal to lose some games. Because if they don't do that, then Manchester United is pretty much gonna be out of that. They're gonna miss that, and I believe 3 players said that if they don't make it to Champions League, they're out. They're gonna be gone by summer. Those 3 players are David De Gea, Romelu Lukaku, and Paul Pogba. Which honestly, I would say, me being me, I would say, you know what? If I was a coach, I'd be like, you know what? Especially with David now, he's mistakes from him for the past 3 games, against Everton, against Barcelona, and against Manchester City, which you saw like this is being filmed Thursday, so yesterday. With a 2-0 loss, he's pretty much messing up. He's not playing like, the David De Gea from a couple years ago. He's letting off these easy goals go through him. They're easy, soft goals that shouldn't be goals, and he's not really in focus right now. He's not in form. He's not focused at all whatsoever. So I'd probably let him go. Possibly, get a different keeper, but. I mean, I already talked about how I would rebuild Manchester United in the last episode with if I only had 4 people I can bring in. I mean, obviously it won't be a keeper, but in this situation now, might have to switch out one of those players. If I can only get one of those players for a keeper. But if I was coach, I'd be like, yo, let me bring in 5 players. One of them being a keeper plus the other 4. That's what I would do, but everything costs money. But I'd risk it like that. It's about rebuilding a team, and obviously if these guys, obviously I think I've talked about Paul Pogba before as well. And we'll say it again. It seems to go like he's in this just for himself. He only thinks about himself, and all he wants is more money. So with that being said, if I heard any of that, I'd be like, dude, I gotta get you out of here. So I'm gonna try to sell you, bring in somebody else. Somebody who's actually wants to contribute to helping out the team and winning some titles and some trophies. Obviously everybody wants trophies, and I understand Lukaku's position where he's like, you know what, because he's being benched now. Marcus Rashford took his starting position, which I probably would do as well. But I would take that too. I would do that as well. Rashford is probably somebody I would want to build up. Get him comfortable playing. Be as a starter, and get his form up. That's what I would probably try to do. But still put in. But you can't set aside everybody because Lukaku probably wants to start, and that's. Take it away from him. So yeah, I'd probably be down with sending these guys out of here or something. That's just be me though, but then again I probably can because I did say I need a striker, maybe a couple midfielders. So yeah, I think I could give up Lukaku and Pogba for different players to actually help the team. But. That's just me. That's just me being me. I don't know what you guys think about that. What do you guys think about these players? That's what I want to know. What do other people think about these players? Like, should they be given another chance, or should Manchester United just actually try to rebuild more than they planned? because I don't think they planned on giving up the hair. I don't think Solskjaer, can't really say his name. I don't think he really planned on giving up David De Gea. I think what Manchester United were trying to do is, think of contract negotiations to, how do you say it, for him to resign and give it another go. I think that was what they were planning with him, but he's stalling just to think. Just I think he's stalling to see if they make it to Champions League, because again, like, make it top 4 in the Premier League and qualify for Champions League, because like I said, I'm pretty sure they said already that, well, David De Gea and Paul Pogba were asking for raises, which I don't think that they earned that, because they're not showing results. But those 3 guys did say that they would be leaving in the summer if they didn't make it top 4. So there's that to think about, But yeah, like I said, if they do want to make it top 4, it's going to be a lot of work. Tottenham is in 3rd with 70 points. Chelsea is in 4th with 67. Arsenal is in 5th with 66. And United is in 6th with 64 points. That's pretty low, and there's only 3 games left. So they need those 3 teams to perform bad in the last 3 games in order for them to have a chance. And they have to perform well. I'm talking about United. But Man City and Liverpool, who do you think is gonna take that one? That's crazy. That's a good run. That's just like, it's kind of like Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund, but like a little bit better. Because it's Premier League. I'm going from obviously Man City. I'm a bigger Man City fan than Liverpool, so that's 3 games. I think Newcastle could do something, and Wolves can do something against Liverpool. So Liverpool has to be ready. Man City, they got, I want to say Leicester's the only team left that can really try to ruin those chances for Man City to win the Premier League title. So I think it's tougher for Liverpool these last couple, like the last 2 games. I think Man City only has 1 tough game. But again, you never know with Premier League, like I said. Anything can happen. Raheem Sterling from Manchester City could possibly take Player of the Year for the Premier League. Player of the tournament. That's what I want to say. Bernardo Silva really surprised, and Leroy Sané, which was really impressive as well, which I believe he said he wants to, I don't know if it's true, but move. He wants to leave. He wants to transfer. So we'll see what happens there. He's a really good player. Really favored him a lot. So best of luck to him. As for Cristiano Ronaldo, I did hear he named a couple players that he wants to bring in to Juventus. Maybe he was giving signs to the chief executives, whatever. I don't know, the guys who are in charge of all that, the coach, Allegri. One of them that caught my eye was definitely Joao Felix, fellow man from Portugal. He's a good player. I did say, for if Manchester United wants to rebuild a team, he's one of the players they want to try to get. So, yep, big ups for Ronaldo there. And he did say fellow ex-teammates Varane and Isco. But I believe Isco commented that he wants to stay in Real Madrid. Now that Zidane has taken over, he doesn't plan on leaving. So, Zidane, he's putting him back in the team. So that's good to see. So Lottie really wasted him this season. So can't wait to see him back in action. So sorry Ronaldo, but pretty sure he said he wants to stay. What else? So with Real Madrid being Zidane's coach, now he's saying he's eyeing on Mbappe, he's eyeing on Hazard. I think Hazard is definitely going to move in the summer. So Chelsea planning to replace Hazard. They're looking into Coutinho. What did Coutinho say? Coutinho said, "Yeah, I'm down to leave Barcelona, wants to play somewhere else. He's interested in either moving back to Liverpool or, I don't think I heard him comment anything on Chelsea. So, but he said he would. I think he wants to go back to Premier League. So there's that. He did say he would like to play with Neymar, which is really interesting. But they did grow up together. In the article he did say they've played together in youth teams, when they were young. In fact, they were friends like for 10 years. I saw a picture of them, being young bucks. They were playing. They had those old school Brazil jerseys, the 2006, I believe, maybe. I don't know what year it was. It looked like the 2006 one. But 10 years. Well, no, that should be 2009 then. Should have been 2009 if it's 10 years. Well, no, I'm overthinking it. Math is wrong for me. But they've been friends for 10 years for sure. But at the way it's going, I don't think they're gonna be playing together because Neymar was thinking of going to Real Madrid, but Zidane is actually looking at Mbappe, like I said. But other clubs are actually looking to get Neymar, but nothing with Chelsea. I haven't heard anything from Chelsea saying they want Neymar, but they did say Coutinho, so his dreams could be prolonged. He did say he wants to play with club level with Neymar once again. They did play in the squad of Brazil, but club level is different than internationally. So that was interesting from Coutinho's comments. So yeah, I think that's it. I read through a lot of articles and I was trying to remember what I saw, but I think that's everything. So yeah, we'll see what happens in the weekend. See if Barcelona gets crowned champions, and we'll see if anything changes in the Premier League. I think Premier League is the league to watch right now, so stay tuned for that, and we'll see what happens. Atletico San Luis, my team from Mexico, MX Ascenso, just tied in semifinals. So there's that. They play Saturday, so I'm rooting for them. A little random, but yeah. Alright. Make sure to follow me on social media. It's all in the description box below. You can check out my Twitter and Instagram. I got some dope photos in there. I think I got some dope photos, so just check those out. And stay tuned for more stuff. We'll get back to soccer.